Jalen Ramsey just requested a trade from the Jaguars. I'm going to get into the details about that in a bit, and there's so many different teams he could go to, and I'm going to get to those in a bit. But let's explain, what does this mean, and I'm going to explain the whole situation right here, right now. This whole situation has been building up since last year. They went 5-11. Ramsey was upset all season long. He wasn't getting to play man-on-man coverage. He wasn't getting that brand new contract. He was showing his frustration through the media, his outbursts in the media, and his lackadaisical play last year. But then this offseason, everything looked good. They brought in Nick Foles. The team was looking good. The team was looking up, right? But then they gave Miles Jack, key linebacker on the team, they gave him a 4-year, $57 million contract, right? Ramsey was happy for him. But then where's Ramsey's contract? Ramsey's, quote unquote, he thinks he's the best cornerback in the league. He is the most confident man in the league. He says he can guard any and every single man in the league. So he knows he deserves that contract. But where's his contract? The Jaguars said they're not even discussing contract until the end of the year. That obviously frustrated him. So that was leading up to this past Sunday. So what happened this past Sunday? Doug Marrone, first quarter, Jalen Ramsey locked up DeAndre Hopkins. He thought DeAndre Hopkins dropped the ball. And he ran up to his coach, said, "Coach, challenge that play." Doug Marrone, obviously, he's like, "No, I'm not going to challenge it." Then they got into the altercation, and I'll show that to you right here, right now. So we know Jalen Ramsey's confident in himself. So when his coach tells him he's not going to challenge that, how do you think that makes him feel? Obviously, he gets pissed. Obviously, he's frustrated. There was words exchanged, and the whole situation just blew up. And that was the tipping point. And now Jalen Ramsey and his agent agreed that they need to get out of Jacksonville, and they requested the trade. So what does this mean, Daniel Alameda? Please, Daniel, tell me, what does this mean? I don't care about the information. What does this mean now? Here it is. There's so many different teams you can go to. On a podcast with Titans offensive lineman Taylor Lewin, he said he'd be willing to play for the Titans and the Raiders. Those, out of Jalen Ramsey's mouth, he said he'd be willing to play for those two teams. But we're going to discuss more teams. My three teams that I think: the Chiefs, Saints, and Eagles. Why, Daniel? Why? For one, they're contenders. All of them are at Super Bowl contenders, right? They all have secondary needs. They're all terrible at the secondary, terrible at the cornerback position. But the thing that sets apart the Chiefs and the Raiders are what? They play man-on-man coverage the most out of any team in the league. Why is that important? Jalen Ramsey loves the man-on-man coverage. He loves that. That's what he loves. He loves the competition, the man-on-man coverage. But my team that I think and I know is going to happen is the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Ramsey is going to get traded to the Philadelphia Eagles. Mark it down right here, right now. Why, Daniel? Why to the Eagles? They're Super Bowl contenders. They need secondary help. They have the assets. We know Coach Doug Peterson and the GM, they're willing to go out there and go get the guys. They're literally a younger Bill Belichick, younger Robert Kraft, the Philadelphia Eagles are. They're willing to go out there and do anything. They're going to go sign Jalen Ramsey, play him man-to-man, and they're going to attempt to win the Super Bowl.